Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to City Skylines, where last time we got started with the Hotels and Retreats DLC and built ourselves some beautiful luxury resorts and made ourselves a lot of money. Now today I want to make even more by making an awesome luxury resort island. But before that, we're gonna solve a major public transit problem with our city, where public transit simply isn't working anywhere. And I found out why. It's because of these. For whatever reason, the city keys that are walkable ruin pathfinding. So friendship has now ended with the city keys. We are getting rid of all of them, everywhere, and replacing them with the normal ones, which unfortunately will be a monumental waste of life, i.e. my time. But it is a small price to pay to return our transit infrastructure to its righteous glory. So yeah, that was like a couple hours of my life gone, but it was worth it. I went ahead also and finished up a little bit of the detailing around this area too, adding in some trees and paving a bit, and it's looking fantastic. And better yet, public transit is now saved throughout the city, and our numbers are back to normal. So let's move on to today's big project, our big tourist island. So we still haven't finished our downtown core, but I still really want to build one of the luxury hotels. We're gonna have the deluxe hotel in the downtown, but this design hotel, this can be on an island. I want to have it on this island over here and make this like a resort island. Heck, we can even put the ocean resort here too. But wait, what does this want? I want shopping, a little bit of business, and then sightseeing. So for all the hotels, you need to fill out their bars in order to get the most money out of them. And yeah, this one wants sightseeing, shopping, and offices. Well, I guess this island will turn into a bit of a city, which shouldn't be too big of a problem. Just gotta clean up the terrain a little bit, and maybe change it up too by adding in a cool like beach area, and do a little bit of ore excavation to make the grass all pretty. And now we're good to go. So again, we really want to build that really nice design hotel somewhere on here. For sure. It'd be nice if we could see the main city as well. So like if we had this over here, that would be ideal. So we'll just keep that in mind. We won't build it just yet. We'll just throw down a road and pretend like it's gonna be there. Ooh, but super important, we need to bring the city's main grid over too so we can plan things out. Since there's gonna be quite a few offices and things built in here. Before we can do much of anything else, we have to figure out how to bring people over. Now we could build a bridge, but spoilers, we're not gonna do that. Instead, even though I hate to do it, we're gonna build a tunnel, because it's just gonna look way better. Now if you don't know, I don't like building underground because I like to see the things I create. But sometimes tunnels are just the answer. We'll bring this all the way across, and then I guess we'll pop up here or something. But with that now, we can have some fun. And what I really want to do is have like a main huge diagonal road going through this entire space. So right up and down the entire island. Like so? But man, that road is so big, it takes up most of the space. So scratch that. Smaller road. And we'll just make it work with our city's main grid here. And better yet, can we make this like a roundabout? Well, yes, but I'm gonna have to build it in a pretty unique way so it actually works. So we'll build it right in the center, then reinforce it so the grid doesn't get whack. That up, connect that up, and then connect that up. And now it keeps the shape when I get rid of all this? Looks like it. Okay, that's good. Really good. We make it a one-way, and it still is fine. Wow, I thought that would be much worse. But man, that is aesthetically beautiful. It's like right in the center of the island too. Oh, bud, love to see it. Now with the main roads in, we can connect up whatever we want, grid up the area, and make this place a proper city. We will deal with a lot of the nitpicky details a little later on, because what's mission critical is that we get the public transit in place. And you might be thinking, public transit on a luxury resort island? Well, not just any public transport, helicopters. So throw down a stop here, then we can connect it up to the rest of our city, right over there. Easy. Next thing is, I really want a ferry going across here. And since we already kind of naturally have this weird alcove there, we're just going to expand on it, build the ferry stop here. Nope, that works out great. Oh, but if we have ferries, we're gonna need a ferry depot for where the ferries actually spawn from. Last time we built a huge new industrial zone, so we can just throw this over here, no problem. And we're done. And you know, with this down too, we could add in more ferries later on, maybe crossing from A to B, who knows? Later date thing. Right now, clean this ferry stop up a little bit, and now we have to figure out where to put a ferry stop over this way. And you know, there is kind of a nice little beach here, so you know, we could just throw it in down here. That works out perfectly, way better than I even expected. Don't even need a key there, looks great. So now we have our public transport, we have the roads, and we are ready to make our hotel. And again, looking at what it wants, it needs the nature, it needs the shopping, and the business. You know, I was saying we wanted to have it up this way, but if we had the hotel over here, it's gonna be really hard to put down businesses when it's kind of just on its own little alcove. I suppose it'll be a little weird too, like all of these balconies and stuff will just be facing the main center of the city. That's gonna be kind of like an awkward stare down. So changing the game plan, maybe we make this a little bit more centralized and oh, I got it. Instead of it being here, we can have it facing directly in front of this roundabout. Like on its own little like private road, like here. Probably further back, like right here. Yes, then it's all lined up. We can have like a cool like park thing going forward. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. So let's move you to here. Oh, look at that arrow, perfectly aligned. And it's by the beach now too. Oh my gosh, okay, that was definitely the right play. I love it. Now we can do something cool down here too. Super quick, I haven't built this before, and what is this? Hotel events. 65,000 duration tourism bonus. Travel fare, 100,000 7 days. Interesting, so I guess like these super 5-star places get special abilities. I wonder, we built a 4-star hotel down this way, and no, nothing special. Only the 5-star get the special abilities. Anyway, now that we have kind of the main stuff built, let's try and figure out what else we want on this island. Like maybe an ocean resort? Looks pretty cool. Kind of is a little busy though, considering we already have another mega hotel there. Also kind of like it. Another big thing is, we'll probably never find another place to put this either, so it's now or never. And I kind of want to just put it on the end of the island. So let's try putting it here. And that's looking very natural, but I might be able to fix it if I just move it around a bit more. Does that ruin it? No, that looks great. So now we have the feature piece on that end of the island, the centerpiece, and now back to here. Do we put a castle here? No, we're not putting a castle there. Relax. There's a boat hotel. I don't really think that fits the theme. We could put another design hotel down. No. Well, what about Wonders? We have the luxury hotel. Well, that's not part of this DLC, and it is pretty, what's the word for it? Intense? You know, it kind of looks good there though. And I almost kind of like that too much. Maybe we even do that. I didn't think we would. So you know what? I'll tinker around with things a little bit more and see what I actually end up using. And after going through practically every wonder in the game, yeah, this is gonna be the play. Put a little golf course beside it as well, and it looks pretty good. As for all the roads, it took a long time figuring them all out. Adding in this cool key that kind of matches the lower half of the roads down here. And I did a tiny bit of detailing in front of the main hotel here. So like we wanted to have, we have the main road that goes into the roundabout and faces directly at the main hotel here. And I've kind of clipped together a few parks to make this one super plaza. That looks pretty cool. Bunch of different colors, a bunch of different patterns, but it all seems to work out. A couple parking lots on the side, and that is good. Yeah, the whole island is pretty much set. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and actually zone it to get these things to 5 stars. So this one wants mostly shopping, bunch of offices, and then sightseeing. Okay, for sightseeing, you kind of need unique buildings and parks. That's gonna be easy. Shopping is gonna be a little difficult. Where do we put the shopping at? I'm gonna hope that this is in range. And then offices, same kind of deal. We only have really one spot for them, and that's gonna be over here. And then up front, I kind of want to leave this open, at least as long as possible. And behind here is gonna be some kind of like park area for this hotel. Specifically, I just really want this lake here. I love the lake. Let's move over to this one. This needs a ton of sightseeing locations, some shopping, and then a bunch of nature. So spamming trees, easy. Shopping down here, not so easy. Maybe we can try zoning this in, a bit of that in, and then I can't really fit in much more. Oh gosh, but sightseeing, what do we do with sightseeing? I don't know, man. Let's just press play and see how things kind of work out. Well, I guess those are flooding. Maybe that'll even out and be fine. As for this, nothing. No information. You must turn it on. What? Nature is already maxed? But how? Oh yeah! When you're building hotels, nature can be the beaches. These are natured out the wazoo already. We don't need to spam trees anywhere. Then shopping, well, it's coming in. And sightseeing. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to pull out the trump card. Shopping, you did great, but goodbye. And now we're gonna have to use a modded thing. I downloaded something called a realistic beach, and you can just put this on the water, except it is scary. Why would a beach be scary? It looks so innocent. It looks so cute. Well, for whatever reason, the mod maker gave this an entertainment value of 500, which for context is over 3 times the entertainment value of a casino, the golf course 5 times the entertainment of a golf course, fountain, and like whatever wonders are in the game. It is bonkers. So A, that should help with the sightseeing. Oh yeah, just obliterates the sightseeing. But now it might obliterate our entire island. Because if something is this popular, 500 entertainment, people want to come and see it. Lots of people want to come and see it. Everybody wants to come and see it. But no, maybe I'm wrong. So we'll keep an eye on that. Moving over to this one now. Man, I hope all this stuff is in range. If not, we're gonna have a huge problem. That's not good. So the parks, great. They're right out front here. Oh man, everything is out of range of it though. What the heck, dude? We literally have to build everything right next to it. Which sadly means redesign time. All that goes, all this goes. And let's check back in on this. 13.8? Bro, are we expected to build this in the center of a city? Because guess what? I'm not doing that. I don't care about the money. I want this to be aesthetically pleasing. Oh yeah, that looks 100 times better. I don't care. How much money are we losing? A lot of money. What if we brought this way down? $15 a guest, please. Bro, do we just eat the loss? We're making like $26,000 in hotels. So I'm gonna be honest. I think we're just gonna eat the loss on this. The good news is this entire island is practically done. We have all the main things in, and I just have to zone up and detail the rest, like adding in trees and all that jazz. Then we want to make it its own district as well, with 24/7 parties and all the fun jazz. Now with those all spawning in, I can go ahead and do that detailing work. Main thing being, adding in a really cool grand tree entrance to the entire zone. After a ton of detailing, I would say I've nailed it here. It's perfect. This is the main road into the island. Everyone is forced to look up at the Grand 5-Star Hotel, and then they can go off in whatever direction they want to wherever they want. The rest of the island too has been decorated and it's looking beautiful. Trees everywhere. And to try and make things special, I threw in purple trees just all over the place. Maybe there's some like lore we could just have for that. I don't know. But yeah, all the trees are in. I filled out the zone as much as I could with little details, a little bit of residential and mostly just shops and places for people to party. And there is not much more to do, except apologize. I really, really wanted to make like a cool park area behind here, but I couldn't do it. I needed this place to have 100% popularity. I had to have it. I needed to know how much income we could make. And yeah, it's a lot. Why is this 29 though? Why 28? Makes absolutely 0 sense how this just went from 29 and is now going to like 20. Who knows? Main thing is now that this is all built and the island is done, I want to have a celebration. We are going to run a travel fair. And that'll get us a huge tourism boost. And wait, what the heck? All of our stats just went back up to max again. How does this happen? Is that just because of the tourism boost? I don't know. Also, wait a second, traffic. I haven't checked on traffic in forever. I can already tell you it's not gonna be good, Chief, but wow, it is. It's fine. It's actually perfectly fine. No holdups anywhere. I switched this all out for highway roads because I was just scared, to be perfectly honest. And then I added in an extra highway over this way so people can enter the city through here, scoot around a little bit, and then go up over here, down underground, and then over to this island. Just so people wouldn't clog up this one weird intersection area. And it looks like that worked. Yeah, that's back and fine again. Everything's looking good. Stats out the wazoo. Managing hotels. Looks like we're making a little bit extra money. We're making about 32,000 now. But randomly, this hotel is not making money anymore because there's no shopping. I guess I'll just have to adjust that and keep an eye on it. Main thing is that all of this is worked out. The island is looking gorgeous. There's no crazy bad traffic. It's not the best, I'll be honest, but it's not the worst. And with all the paths and trees and the gazebo, I would say that this project is done. And with that, the video as well. So I hope you all enjoyed and thank you for watching, but have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.